It's late at night, 9 o'clock in the evening. You just gotten home from work. You had a long, grueling day. You might have had meetings with clients, customers. You're exhausted. All you want to do as you get home, you want to eat, unwind, put the feet up, relax, watch television, and go to sleep. But you're hungry as heck. And you're thinking, what am I going to eat? I want some fulfilling meal that's delicious, nutritious, and healthy. What can I make? Well, as an experienced chef myself, I'm not a professional, but I'm experienced. I do a lot of cooking. There are several meals which one, you the audience, can cook in under, 20 minutes or less. But you're thinking, Aman, what in the world can I make that's healthy, nutritious, fulfilling for in under 20 minutes? That's a joke. There are several meals, and I do them all the time. And I love cooking, but sometimes I'm too tired. I won't just go for the pizza in the freezer. I'll make something because it's healthy. So, what are these 5 meals? 1, this is an English delicacy, popular in England. Beans on toast. 2, quesadillas with salsa. 3, cheese, tomato, and onion on toast. 4, quinoa with tomato, onion, and taco spices. And lastly, the 5th one I'll talk about, Mexican or Mexicano chilaquiles. So, you get home, and you're so exhausted, and you're thinking, what can I make? Well, if you have bread, 2 slices of bread, you have an onion. Cutting up an onion doesn't take long, less than a minute, right? Cut up an onion, saute it for maybe less than 5 minutes. Again, it doesn't take long. Get 2 pieces of bread, put them in the toast. That won't take long. And actually put the bread in the toast while you're sauteing your onion. Now, beans, right? There are 2 different types of beans on toast. Beans. I'm talking about Heinz baked beans. There are 2 different ones. There's the British version, the American version. It's harsh to say this, do not purchase the American version because there's twice as much sugar in the American version. I did a comparison myself. I took a photo, I have proof. There's less sugar in the British version, thus it's healthier, because sugar is not good for you if you have it in large amounts. So, sauteed onions with the beans. You put the beans in the pot with the sauteed onions. That'll take 5 minutes. Your bread pops up from the toaster. Bada bing, bada boom. You pour the beans on toast on top of your toast. You have a meal. Guess what? That takes less than 10 minutes. I've done it many times myself. Hopefully we'll do it tonight. Second, quesadillas with salsa. This is a very easy one, very popular. If you have tortillas, you've got Mexican cheese. You can purchase it from Mariano's, Jewel, large packets. And all you do, you come home, open up the tortilla, get your cheese, put it inside, put it on top. Maybe you want to garnish it with onions. Like I said, cutting an onion takes less than a minute. Me, 30 seconds. So you wrap it up, maybe garnish it with onions. Now, to put on top of your quesadilla is salsa. Where do you get salsa from? Many places. I personally get my salsa from, I'm hugely into health, so Whole Foods, their salsa, not really pico de gallo, but it is their red salsa, is really delicious. It's $5, you can save it for 2 meals. Very healthy, no preservatives, delicious. So, put your salsa on top. After you put the quesadilla together, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Out comes your quesadillas. That takes less than 5 minutes to make. 3, another English popular delicacy, cheese, tomato, and onion on toast. Delicious. So what do? You got an onion, cut it up. You got tomato, 1 tomato or 2, cut it up. And then, if you have cheddar, mild cheddar cheese, cut it up into slices. So you cut everything up. Put the cheddar cheese on first. Your onion and tomatoes on. Put it in the oven, and you let that sit for maybe 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese melts. Voila! Take it out. You have a meal. It's delicious. It's healthy, nutritional, in under 10 minutes. Fourth is quinoa with rice. Sorry, quinoa with tomatoes and onion. Basically, you saute an onion, right? That takes less than 5 minutes. Boil some quinoa first. So while you're sauteing, while you're boiling the quinoa, pop in the tomatoes into the onions while you're sauteing both of them. Maybe you want to add some taco sauce to spice it up. And so you put it all together. After you add your taco seasoning, you have your sauteed onions and tomatoes. So your quinoa will finish. That'll take about 10 minutes. After you've sauteed your onions, tomatoes, and your taco seasoning, you may add kidney beans. You put it all together with the quinoa, and you have a delicious meal that's healthy and fulfilling. Lastly, Mexican chilaquiles. This is my ultimate favorite. So you get some nachos, right? And you purchase some cheddar, some cheese, and all you first you want nachos, cheese, and enchilada sauce, El Paso enchilada sauce. Put some nachos on your plate. Put some cheese on top, right? You want to boil the enchilada sauce. That'll take 5 to 8 minutes. Once that boils, pour the enchilada sauce on top. Maybe garnish it with onions, and you have an extremely popular dish that's delicious in Mexico. Extremely popular in Mexico, that's delicious. That'll fulfill you, and it's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But to conclude, these are excellent dishes that you cook in under 20 minutes. I do them all the time myself, and you will enjoy them. So I highly suggest you do this, because you will not regret it.